Hey there, sweetness, how goes that? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game: if there is anything that is connective to this collective, that is beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates with you, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that doesn't belong to you, right? Bear in mind that time may be fluid, as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Message in a Bottle, Part 2. If you haven't seen the first Message in a Bottle, that was a message being released, one that's been ruminating for a year. A year, okay? Now, that came from a masculine point of view. It came out in the reading. And so, adversely, from the feminine point of view, I'm going to take the messages, the energies, the vibes, the feelings, the waves that have been trapped inside of the feminine, and prayerfully kind of help release them and put them in the bottle. So, the first video was one person putting their message in a bottle. Took about a year for it to be found. Now, the person that found it is putting their message back into the bottle. Alright, makes sense? Symbolic. We're gonna do Rattlebag Messages. It's just one of my favorite books. I love to do readings and pull messages from books. So, this is the cruet, the vessel, container for the wisdom, knowledge, love, spirit of truth, guidance, highest good, spirit of love, faith, hope, renewal. Please guide these messages. Thank you. All signs welcome in. Welcome home, homies. Hit that thumbs up on your way in, if you could please be so kind. And be sure you're subscribed to the Homegrown Tribe. He thought he saw a coach and four that stood beside his bed. He looked again and found it was a bear without a head. Poor thing, he said, poor silly thing. It's waiting to be fed. He thought he saw an albatross that fluttered round the lamp. He looked again and found it was a penny postage stamp. You'd best be getting home, he said, the nights are very damp. He thought he saw a garden door that opened with a key. He looked again and found it was a double rule of 3. And all its mystery, he said, is clear as day to me. That's from Mad Gardener's song. This is an energy of I thought I saw, but nope, it wasn't. I thought, but nope. I thought, but nope. It's an energy of being patronized and in turn patronizing others. It's failed hope washed away. And so we put it in here. Daybreak is breaking on the green chrome water. The white herons of yachts are at Sabbath communion. The histories of schooners are murmured in choral, their cargoes of sponges on sand spits of islets. Hulls crusted with barnacles, holds foul with great turtles, whose shipboys have seen the blue heave of Leviathan, a seafaring Christian and intrepid people. Now an apprentice washes his cheeks with salt water and sunlight. I almost feel like this is a sea shanty. This is reminiscence of times past. This is thinking back and remembering the good, but blocking out the bad. And that is an energy that we take and we put in here because we don't ignore red flags around here. Yes, we see the gold, but we're not fooled by the fool's gold. Hide and seek. Someone hides from someone, hides under his tongue. He looks for him under the earth. He hides in his forehead. He looks for him in the sky. He hides in his forgetting. He looks for him in the grass. Looks for him, looks. Where doesn't he look for him? And looking for him loses himself. That's just plain and simple an energy that we take and we put in there. We don't want to play hide and seek. The collective does not want to play hide and seek with their heart. Okay? Then the workmen say the pincers are no good. They smash their jaws and break their arms and throw them out of the window. Yikes. That angry, hateful, spiteful energy, we seal that in. We release. The rose thieves creep up on the rose tree. One of them steals a rose, hides it in his heart. The wind's daughters appear, see the tree stripped of its beauty and give chase to the rose thieves. I feel like that's a past energy. Some sort of memorial vibe we take and put in here. Some bite off others' arm or leg or whatever. Take it between their teeth, run off as quick as they can, bury it in the earth. Yikes. We don't need no dogs either. Put that in there, seal it away. A fear of being left, a fear of abandonment, we take it, we put it in here. A fear of succeeding, we take it and we put it in here. Excuse me. Fear of silence, we take and put in here. Fear of being hungry and never satisfied, we take and put in here. Fear of being a little fish in a pond that's too big, we take and we put in here. It's not too big, it's just right. fear of coming across as a monkey tongue, we take it and we put it in here. If anyone has any fears of old men or omens or fallen trees across the road, or fear of buying a horse, we take it and we seal it away. We release. If anyone's afraid of being too much of a klutz, being too unforgivable for their sins, if anyone's afraid that their mind may be too far gone, we take those fears, we release, and seal them in here. If anyone's afraid of the rain, we release, and we seal it in here. All right. I'm going to grab a couple oracles on it. Wild woman, water in the reverse, the circle in the reverse. Wild, wild feminine. No more tears. This circle, this cyclical, toxic awfulness, let this circle be broken. Let this circle be broken. Let this circle be broken. No more tears, it's keeping you wet. No more tears. No more fears. No more tears. No more fears. I love you, my dears. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the tribe, and until we speak again. Mwah.